Good morning, Cuyahoga Falls. This is Bill Jones, co-host of Black Belt Tips and head instructor and owner of Top Level Martial Arts here in beautiful downtown Cuyahoga Falls. Looks like most of the work on 2nd Street is done already, so that's good. Yeah, last week was a bit crazy through there, but yeah, they're getting most of that done and well on their way to having some amazing stuff going on here down on Front Street. So really excited to see this when it's all done. But today I'm coming to you with our second installment of Black Belt Tips MiniCast, which is just kind of a mini version of the podcast we run. Each one of these is going to be less than 3-4 minutes long. So the idea is just to kind of talk to you about the success tips of the black belt mindset, right? What the kind of person who earns a black belt, or the kind of person who becomes a successful business owner, or the kind of person who goes on to law school or whatever. People who are successful, what is their mindset like? And last time we talked very briefly about the idea of just always finding a way, just believing that there is a way to accomplish your goal. This time we're going to briefly discuss ownership. If you haven't read the book Extreme Ownership by Jocko Willink, I highly recommend that you do. It very much, not only as a veteran, but also as a business owner and leader, it resonated with me very strongly. So I recommend that you buy that book and read it. Either way, people who are successful take ownership. Black belts take ownership. This is why they make it to black belt, because when they make a mistake, they realize that mistake is theirs, they own it. And they've learned that the more you own every single aspect of your life, the more control you have over it. I'm not one of those people, and successful people never have that feeling of, hey, everything in my life, it's out of control. I'm not in charge of my life. They don't believe that ever, right? Because they take ownership of every aspect. And that can be challenging, because there's going to be things that you feel like you don't have control over. You're like, man, my buddy said he'd borrow $1,500 and never repaid it. How am I in charge of that? Well, now you take ownership of that, and you either go get that money or you accept it as a loss. But either way, you use that as a learning opportunity for the future, right? You take ownership of that. Say, you know what, man, that's fine. You're not repaying it. That's okay. But it's now my job to cut you out of my life because I can't trust you. These are the kinds of decisions that you have to make when you're taking ownership of your life. And it will give you tons more control over every facet of your life. So that's the second tip that we're going to give you, is take ownership. Again, read Extreme Ownership by Jocko Willink if you want more information on that. Guys, it's good to see you. Talk to you soon. We love you, Cuyahoga Falls. Talk to you later.